What's going on, YouTube? This is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles. We figured we'd hang out for a little bit tonight, show you some books we picked up this week, and just hang out and just talk comics. Yep. Hopefully everybody is hanging out there and enjoying their Friday night. But, hope everybody's hanging in there. I'm trying to wait for this thing to see if it's going live, but
I just got an email.
I don't see it actually going. So hold on a second.
That is weird.
Says we're live, but I don't see it up on YouTube. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
We're up. All right, guys. Hope everybody's enjoying their Friday night, hanging in there. This is Lawrence, like I said, over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles. I'm here with Ryan's Comics and Super Mario Ryan. Just hanging out. Wanted to see if anybody was out there on a Friday night and talk some comics. I do have a haul for you guys to show you guys what I picked up this week, and it is an amazing one. Pun intended, and I'm sure you guys know what that means. For most of you guys who know, I've been trying to collect Amazing Spider-Man number 1 through 50. I have a lot of the keys already, but other than that, I'm still searching for a few books here and there. Most of the books I usually pick up are off of eBay. I do go to a couple of shows throughout the year. One especially being the Clifton Comic Expo, and they run a few shows a month in Clifton and Wayne and a couple of others, Old Bridge, stuff like that. But I try to pick up low-grade books or mid-grade books that I think are dollar value worth it, right? As most of you guys have seen over my videos, I've been showing books, low ASM numbers that I've been picking up for what I think is cheap. Most of them are low-grade to mid-grade, but either way, they're definitely collectible books. They're Silver Age keys, in my opinion. 1 through 50, I think every book is a key for the most part. May not be first appearances, but they're all worth a good amount. So I don't think we have anyone yet in the room besides me and Ryan, but that's all right. We're just going to hang out and chill and just kind of talk some comics. As you can see behind us, I have up one of my walls here on all my ASMs that I've been collecting, 1 through 50. The top row, which you guys cannot see, is bunch of other small keys that I collect, but 1 through 50 is up on the wall. I have a bunch to show you today, and I'm excited to do so, but other than that, I'm down to, after these books I'm going to show you, I'm down to 5 books that I need to complete this run, and that's a big accomplishment for me. This has been a tedious task, I'm not going to lie. Getting the first 50 has been really, really tough, and I did I think I went about it the easy way by getting the keys first, like ASM 1 and 50 and 3 and all these other books. Getting those first was, I think, easier. The smaller books you work on kind of later. If anybody else is going to try to pull off a run where there's a lot of keys in a run, try to get the keys first and then work on the little books. I think that's easier because once you spend the money on the little books, it's going to be a while before you save up the money to get the big books. So to me, get the big books first and then go over to the smaller ones if you decide to go that route. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books I'm going to be showing you guys today for this haul. And that's a pretty good week for me. 5 books, all early ASM, all for my run, all between 1 and 50. So like I said, we're going to be hanging out for a while, probably about for a half hour, but we're going to get started and showing you what we picked up this week. Sorry if you hear my dog in the background. He is licking himself, and he does it every night. So he has his own bed in this room, in the comic room, so he's just hanging out. First one I picked up off of eBay, Amazing Spider-Man number 30. And again, I apologize for the glare, but this is a low-grade book. Early ASM, black cover. Not one of my favorite books because how hard is it to see Spider-Man in this book? He's right there. Like little portion of Spider-Man appears on this cover, which I don't like. But either way, it's number 30. A lot of people love this cover. The light shining upon him as he's going up the building. To me, not one of my favorites, but 1 through 30 needed to add it to the collection. I think I paid like $25 for this on eBay. Like I said, it is a low-grade book. Definitely a lot of spine ticks, some creasing, but definitely presents well. I mean, I'll try to get in here as close as I can. I know you're going to see some screen glare, but, still a good book. still collectible. I can't see why anyone would spend a ton of money on this book to own it at high grade, or even mid to high grade. This is a nice reader copy, and it presents well. For $25, I think you take it every time. The next book is an interesting one. So this is a book that I owned earlier in the year, and I actually passed it along to this guy right over here. I forgot why, but I passed it along to him, and I ended up needing it for my run. So I approached him, and I was able to pick up from him Amazing Spider-Man number 24. It again is a low to mid grade book. What's going on, Hialeah? Thanks for joining the show. This is one of my first live streams I've done in a really, really long time, but I had nothing to do on a Friday night, so we're just hanging out and chatting. As I was saying, this is Amazing Spider-Man in 24. I picked it up from the guy next to me for $20. Can't beat that, and we're going to put that $20 into some books. We're going to head out to one of our LCSs tomorrow and pick up him something for $20. But this book, I'm all messed up with the screen here. It's got some holes, punch holes along the spine, which makes it a low-grade book. But other than that, it kind of presents pretty well. I'm not going to complain. Again, not one of my favorite Amazing Spider-Man early covers. You don't really see him that much. Gray background, which I do love. But as you can see, Spider-Man himself is not his normal bright red suit. It's kind of almost like maroon, so it's a darker cover. Again, not one of my favorite early ASM covers. There's definitely more that I'm in love with, but I needed this for the run, so I picked it up cheap. I agree with you, bud. I mean, these low to mid grades for cheap, $20-$25. That's a steal all day, in my opinion. Like, there's no reason to pay up for Amazing Spider-Man keys, like low keys, you know what I mean, that are not like first appearances. Mid to low grade, these are perfect for the collection. Okay, this gets me to my last three books, which are big books in my opinion. And I didn't think I would be able to get these three for the prices that I paid, but I searched, and I finally was able to get them for prices that I thought they should go for. Now, let me say, this book I picked up at the show, Clifton Comic Expo. It is Amazing Spider-Man number 10, first appearance of the Enforcers, and this book is low grade. This is a 1.0, if that. And again, I apologize for the screen, but the entire spine is split. Everything's still attached. It's still like attached to the book. It's attached to the staples, but it's split. There's holes all over the place along the spine. The book, frayed on the corners, everything. It is a 1.0, if that. I don't think it's a 0.5, only because everything's there. Everything's attached. There's no tape. 1.0 is what I'm going to give this. I picked this up for $110 at the Clifton Comic Expo last weekend. A book that I did not want to spend a lot of money on. I know $100 is a lot of money, but for an ASM number 10, $110, I think that's probably the low end you're ever going to get this book for, unless it's totally destroyed. I know it's a low grade 1.0, but you know what? For the $110 to have this book, First Enforcers, number 10 of the ASM run, I just wanted to pounce on it. If you go on eBay, I think the least I've seen this book for is $180, and it's probably in worse condition than this. And I've been searching for a while. These books are not not easy to find in low grade. I agree with you, man. Top 10 Spidey, it's impossible. Like, really, for $110? So this is a worth pickup for me. It still looks good. Like, it presents well on a Mylar. It's low grade. I mean, I wish I could show you guys better what, it really looks like. But look how bright the colors are. Like, there's no give off in those colors. There's no fading. And it's compared to 24, which we were just talking about. Look at the difference in brightness of Spider-Man. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's why this is probably one of my more lovable, covers of the ASM run. This book, like, the colors don't pop as much as this one. So either way, Amazing Spider-Man number 10, First Enforcers, added to the collection. And Hialeah Comics, bud, I'm happy to have you aboard here. You're the only one in here besides this dude. So like I said, we're going to try to go live more often just to kind of talk to people, hang out. It's a Friday night. We got nothing going on. So what the hell? I had a haul. I'm going to show you guys, and we'll keep going.
We'll try every Friday.
Yeah, we'll try, right? We don't have too much going on.
Yep.
Now with the whole
Presents
coronavirus stuff, like we're pretty much quarantined. Like I'm working, but kids are out of school. The kids are off from school. They're not going anywhere.
At least 2
My
weeks.
wife is going to be off from work, so we're just going to hang out and try to do shows. But I'm in healthcare, so I got to go to work no matter what. So, which brings me to my next book. This book is one of my favorite early Amazing Spider-Man books. Love the colors on this book. It's the second appearance of a character. This is a low grade like the rest of them are, but like I said, what I paid for this book I thought was worth it. It is Amazing Spider-Man number 11. This is the second appearance of Dr. Octopus. One of my favorite Amazing Spider-Man covers of all time. This is classic Doc Ock with the hair, with the glasses. Purple and yellow. You cannot go wrong here, in my opinion. It's just a beautiful book. Now, this is a low-grade book, probably also maybe a 1.5, if that. It has an outside shot at a 2.0, but there's a lot of spine wear. It's a fragile book, but it's still, like I said, it presents well. The colors are there. There's no fading. And that's what I look for when I'm picking up books, especially these early Silver Age books. I want, I don't care if it's low grade. Like, that doesn't bother me. But I try not to go for the faded books or the books that, like, are missing stuff unless I really, really have to. So this, to me, I picked up for $100 off of eBay. Actually, I've been messaging sellers like crazy. Like, would you sell this for $100? Would you sell this for $100? Because that's really what I wanted to stick to on this early major key issues. I know this is a second appearance, but to me, for a low grade Amazing Spider-Man, $100 is really my limit around that. 100, 110, 120. So 11, second Doc Ock. This is one of my favorite colors. Finally happy to add this collection. It's been like a couple years since I've been looking for this one. So finally happy to add it. We're getting down there. After this haul, I have 5 more books, and that's it for the run. But I think we're missing 5, which is going to be really hard because this is Dr. Doom crossover, and that book is just skyrocketed. Like, I don't see it less than $300 right now. 7, which is the second Vulture, which is also I've seen for like 165, 170 in really low grade. But I've been trying to message guys, like I said, trying to say, would you do 100, 110? Because that's really what I want to stay at for a low grade book. I'm going to try to make over that to stay up till 9 and try to catch you guys on that. Definitely. I'm always checking out Comic 884, and I try to catch you guys when you go live, but sometimes it's late, and I'm up really early in the morning, but I'm off tomorrow, so I will try to definitely get on there and watch you guys and give some love back. So thank you for hanging out, Hialeah. But that also brings me to my last book, and it's a book that just came in the mail today. Actually, it came in last night. Yeah, that 29 is one of my faves, bro. Where are we at?
Which one?
This. Yeah, that was a book I think I also picked up off of eBay. I'll show you a better look. It's, again, probably a mid-grade copy, like a 3.5. But I also got a great deal on this one. I think I want to pay like $50 for it. I think I'm saying $50 for, like I said, 29, which I thought was a good deal. It presents well. Most of these books could probably use a press, but I do have a press at home. But like for my collection, I'm not getting it graded. I just leave them as they put them on a Mylar, display them, and that's it. As I was saying, this book came last night. It's a huge book. I paid $80 for this book, and when you see it, this is better than I could have imagined. When I saw the pictures on eBay, I thought that, this book is kind of really low grade. There was a tear in it that they showed, but the pictures weren't that great, so it was really hard to see. But once I got it, opened it up, I was like, wow, this looks a lot better than the pictures that he posted. So, final haul for the night, Amazing Spider-Man number 8. Classic yellow cover. I believe this is the first appearance of the Living Brain. I'm pretty sure. I know he's in the cover, but I'm not sure if it's the first appearance or not. I think it is. Let me see if I can show you guys this cover. You guys you let me know what you think, man. This book is just like perfect yellow cover, early ASM. The not the spine, but the outside of this part of the book is a little frayed, but you know what? Look how good it presents. I mean, this book is $80. This is like a $200+ book, right? $200 this book would normally go for. This looks pretty good. There is a rip right here that goes maybe about 2 inches across, but that doesn't bother me. Exactly. Beautiful yellow cover for $80. I messaged the guy. I said, "Would you take 80?" I think it was listed for like 120. And I said, "Would you take 80?" He said, "Yeah." I thought this was underpriced for 180, but like I said, the pictures he had up didn't do justice to the book. So yeah, they really do. I agree with you, Hialeah. This is just, I mean, classic. I know I keep using that word, but that's really what it is. For $80, how could you not pounce on this? I mean, I could definitely use a press, no question about it. Low grade, probably about a 2.5 in my opinion, and that's just from looking at the cover and flipping through it slightly. But I'm sure this goes for more than $80 on a 2.5 grade. I pretty much guarantee it. So this was the steal of the month, I would say. So like I said, we are down to $5, 5, 7, 22, 23. No, I apologize. We're down to 22, 23, and 40. 40 has been impossible. It's a book I used to own. That is The Death of the Green Goblin, I think. Awesome cover. The reds on that book are amazing. I believe that is a beautiful Ditko cover. Oh, see, he said one of his sons is named Ryan. So that's you. Yeah, Ryan's a good name. We got him into collecting early. So he's 8 now, and he's got a ton of books. Check his channels out. I think he's going to post a video later on his top 8 that we did before. So
I think it's going to be a premiere.
Well, did you set up yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah, he'll schedule that later tonight or tomorrow. So check that out. He's got some good books for an 8-year-old, I will say. So we're trying to teach him right, man?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for the haul. So like I said, we're just hanging out. We only have you in tonight, you and Ryan, but that's all right. We're gonna try to do more live streams, every week if we can, just to kind of get more involved in the community. I know a lot of guys know me. I think we have 415 subscribers right now, which is great. We've been doing this for like a year. Oh, he said he just subbed you. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Some of the stuff he puts out has nothing to do with comics, but some of the stuff is really cool. So thank you, Hialeah. But like I said, we're gonna do some more stuff. Like I'm always on hanging out with Reggie. I'm always commenting, and I know I go on Comic at 84s a couple of times. We'll definitely check you out tonight at 9. I have nothing going on. He'll probably be in bed, but I'll go on there and support you guys as well. We try to do as much as we can. So
yeah,
it is what it is. And every time we get some books, we try to go and post a haul, or we did some arcade stuff that we posted up. Just anything that kind of brings us back to our youth, right? We have our comics, arcade, all the stuff we collect. I did a room tour that was on Reggie's channel. If you happen to check that out, we got some cool books. And my last couple of videos, I'll let guys know. I'm not sure where you're from, Hialeah, but I'm going to be selling some books at the Clifton Comic Expo. My first time ever setting up a booth and selling some stuff. Hopefully make some cash and pour some more books. So that's hopefully what we're going to try to do. And with all the cons being pushed out because of the coronavirus, that's kind of really our only avenue into doing stuff and buying and selling books, local shops and eBay and stuff like that. Oh, really? Cool. Hopefully we'll be able to see what that is. I know I will. He won't, but we'll definitely come on and hang out and chat with you guys for a bit and see what he's got going. So one thing I do want to do is hop on somebody else's channel. I was on Just Rican's Comic Rod's channel a while back. Tony Sanders tried to get me to go on his channel, but I had so much going on at the time that I had to decline. Hopefully I'll be able to hop on his channel sooner rather than later, and we could talk of some books too. So being that it's just us, I think I'm going to end the live stream for tonight. Hopefully we'll get back on next weekend, tomorrow, whenever we have some free time, and just talk some comics. Hialeah, thank you, bud, for joining us. Ryan, thanks for coming on.
And I subscribe to you, Hialeah. So
he subscribed to you too, bud. Thank you. Yeah, I know. It's going to be crazy with everybody on YouTube, with everybody not going to work and being quarantines and stuff. So, but that's good. I think it's good for the community. Everybody kind of gets to know each other better, and we'll get to see some cool stuff, right? So yeah. Thank you guys for joining us for the live stream. This is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles. Ryan over at Ryan's Comics saying thanks for watching our channel. Hialeah, we'll see you soon. And everybody out there, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like our videos, and we'll talk to you soon.
You too, Hialeah.